All right, we're cooking. Hey, everybody.
Cooking with gas.
Huh?
We're cooking with gas.
We're cooking with oil. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Ringside Side Eye. What is good? I know it's been so long, but I've brought friends. Sam Pelly the Brand. And hello. Nick. What's up, Nick?
Hi, everybody. I've missed everyone. I'm doing good.
I'm doing good too. What about you, Sam Pelly?
I'm really good. It feels really nice to be back with everyone. It's like,
I know. I feel like we have to shake off the cobwebs a little.
We do, especially since the.
Oh, what were you saying, Sam?
So yeah, we do need to shake all the cobwebs off, and especially since James never kept to his promise.
Since I've what?
Never kept to your promise.
What was my promise?
You were going to upload the WrestleMania videos.
Girl. What had happened was, I don't know.
We had a couple drinks.
Let me tell you something. That trip was fucking crazy.
It was the best.
It was the best. I still have all the videos, but I just got back from WrestleMania and just got back to real life. And then I started doing Miss Elena Brooklyn. I'm just going to be honest. I just started doing Elena Brooklyn stuff, and I started getting a reaction from the people that were watching the videos and stuff like that. They were interacting more than our fucking listeners. So that's what happened. So our listeners didn't show me no love. So I was like, okay. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I just went away, and I was like, let me do my own thing. Made them miss us a little bit. So now that we have the roster reveal and we have Evolution coming up, right, Nick?
Yes, I'll be ready, bitch.
So we've already announced this on our social media account that we'll be getting back together to review Evolution. So after that pay-per-view, maybe I'll throw in some WrestleMania clips. Maybe, depending on how this video does.
You know we've got some good ones.
We do have some good ones. So I'll throw in some in there. Especially
a lot of drunken ones.
Yeah, so like the Billie Kay.
Oh, I want to see.
We have some iconic entrances that we did in the hotel room.
I literally can't look at a dog on the street anymore without getting all excited.
Sam was rolling around with dogs in the streets. Literally. I'm not even kidding. On Bourbon Street. Having the time of his life. It was a good time.
I was living my best life. And
I'm ready to do WrestleMania again next year.
I really wish I could do next year, but I have to make a decision.
I mean...
It's my best friend's birthday, his 30th. Well, his missus' 30th.
Oh, wow. Well,
on the same day as mine, so it's kind of struggling.
Excuse me, bitch. Yeah, don't force yourself, because that's a big-ass trip.
I'm still paying this one off.
I believe it. It's crazy.
Has to get a big old loan.
WrestleMania isn't cheap. It's definitely not cheap. But, girl... Let's move on. Let's get on to the show. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, what people are here for. And that's the roster reveal. We have all the entrances of the women for WWE2K19. And I'm so excited. I believe that this is the biggest female roster ever. They say that every year, but I guess
it is, though.
This is the one, though. They got what?
We have 43 overall, I think, ends up being.
That's amazing. That is super cool. So I guess we should start in a bit. Let me get this over.
42.
42,
yeah.
Is that...
Can we just take a moment and think about 2K15 having 8 women and now we have 42 to use? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? What year was that one?
2K15.
Damn. I remember one time we used to have 6 women and I used to think oh, that's enough.
Yeah. That's fine with Deborah and Sable. I'm cool with this.
Oh, my God. It's crazy. But I remember when I had the N64, they had women in the game. They had a lot of women in the game.
Yeah.
But when they went over to 2K, forget about it. THQ and all that. That was Nintendo. So I'm just getting my video started so we can start off with the goddess, Alexa Bliss.
Twice.
Sam, can you tell us who the first one is?
The first lady is Little Miss Bliss, Miss 5 Feet of Fury.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Alexa Bliss, the goddess. What is she now? The 5-time women's champion?
She's a 5-time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me start off with this. I think they did a great job with Alexa Bliss. In the game, she's been evolving, and her character is becoming more and more like her. I love the makeup. I think the makeup is accurate. It looks just like Alexa Bliss. I really, really love the makeup that they did. It looks just like her to me. What are your thoughts, Nick?
Yeah, I'm happy with Bliss too, just because they gave her a new animated entrance. So I know a lot of people are bitching about like her only having the one hand kind of animation. Now she's got both. Overall, like her character model, I love it. Like her hair looks a lot better, and there's just more volume in it as well. And like you said, the makeup's good too. So, and her little jacket's cute as well. So I think she's got a great model this year. They did her well.
They did.
Yeah, they've done a really good job this year. I'm glad that they've updated that attire, because the attire from the previous game was awful. Like, I just didn't understand where it was from. Like, I think they just made it up on the spot. Like, that attire was absolutely god-awful, but this one looks amazing. And that little jacket, I don't know where that jacket's from, though. I don't know what event it was from, but I like it.
Uh-huh. Well, last year she had her WrestleMania gear, the Riddler.
Oh, was it the WrestleMania gear? It wasn't the Riddler. She's in.
She had her gear from her match with Naomi.
Yeah, she's in red and blue.
Really, it wasn't her WrestleMania one?
No, I thought they would have put her WrestleMania one, but they put this weird one in that had like the weird face down the side.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I thought that was her Mania gear. But yeah, that's Alexa Bliss. They did well with her this year, I gotta say. I like it. So who do we got next, Sam?
We have crazy Alicia Fox, Miss Alicia Fox.
Oh, Alicia. She's one of my favorites in the game. I know a lot of people are upset that they didn't update the animation on her entrance, but I'm like, WWE hasn't even updated on her either, so why will the game? I think her hair looks great. Alicia always has good hair in the game. The gear is just like last year's. It's just a different color, to be honest. But I like that they added that little heart on her leg. I think that's cute. But I'm happy with Foxy. What about you, Sam?
It looks really good, really similar. I was kind of hoping for like the white or the yellow, you know, with like the mesh arms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That she wore a bit, and then like maybe the big captain's hat she had for Survivor Series.
Yes.
I thought they'd have gone down that route instead of just doing what they've done, but it's good enough that she's in the game, so I'm content with this.
I like her. I like her model. It's kind of basic Alicia, but yeah, no, I'm happy with that. They did a good job. She didn't really like during that time frame. There wasn't much direction with her, so at least having somewhat of an updated entrance is good too. And with community creation, everything, like you can find any type of outfit. But I did want to mention, I did like the commentary that they added in this year during the entrance. Like they have it spaced out a little bit more, and some of the stuff with her entrance, like the commentators were kind of like playing up her crazy like a Fox character. So I thought that was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that they did that with a lot of the superstars. So I think that's cool that they added that.
It was cool, I like that.
So
when you were saying then about the not doing much with her for the year, I feel like if she hadn't have got injured in January, we would have had a completely different model.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Because the stands are usually around WrestleMania weekend, aren't they?
Who do we got next?
If she was on the card, she would have been a bit higher up. Next, we have the original Hall of Famer, Miss Badass herself, Alundra Blayze. She is mother to ringside side eyes.
I am so bored. Like, I don't know what else to
so
say.
Much for saying that.
So resort, if you guys want to know my comments, resort to 3 videos ago, because it's going to be the same shit, because they keep giving us the same goddamn model when Alundra Blayze has, like, evolved so many times throughout her career. We had Medusa, we had the Alundra Blayze character without that fucking 70s braid on the back of her. Like, come on. I just can't. What about you, Nick?
It's the same model, so a lot of the same models, they don't have much of an opinion on it, because it's literally the same thing. But they've done her dirty, and like you said, like she does have so many different eras of Alundra that would have been kind of fun. But I mean, we'll see later on in the list, they're starting with the legend women, so hopefully down the line we'll get like a Medusa or something.
I mean, one can only hope. Sam, any thoughts?
No comment.
So, Sam, who do we have next?
Next, we have the previously undefeated, now currently getting ruined, Asuka.
Oh, poor Asuka. Remember there was a rumor that Asuka was leaving WWE for a brief
For a little bit.
But, yeah, I'm trying to notice changes in this new Asuka model, but I really can't seem to find it. I know that the mask is different in her entrance. I think that's really cool. Her gear is different, but, it's the same format, but just different prints and stuff. And I believe her jacket has that fur around the collar now. I don't remember it being in there last year. Maybe it was. I don't know. It just looks super similar. I think it's because the mocap is still the same with the entrance. But overall, they nailed it with Asuka. I feel like last year they freaking hit the nail on the head. So if it's not broken, why fix it, I guess. So what are your thoughts, Sam?
Yeah, it's the same. I totally agree. I think it's pretty much identical to last year. The only thing that I didn't really like was on the mask, when she takes it off, it looks like it's tape, but I'm sure it's usually chains, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like it's like papery tape, and I didn't like that.
It does look like papery tape. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I liked it. I liked the outfit that they went with too, and the jacket. I do think it's updated. Like, it looks a little different from last year, but yeah, like you said, what's broke, like, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. Sam, who do we got next?
My best mate, the one that I love so much, love her to the world, don't hate her at all. Miss Boring Bayley.
Oh. Poor Bayley.
Fucking hate her.
I love the jacket. Oh, stop. I think the jacket's cute. I noticed that the ponytail is a little longer this year. I think the gear is cute. The animation where her entrance seems to be updated. I really think it looks like Bayley, like 100%. Like, they really did a great job with her. I'm not mad at it. This is Bayley. What about you, Nick? What are your thoughts on Bayley?
I agree. Like, I thought the jacket was cute. I was wanting to see, like, what kind of outfit, because Bayley had a lot of fucking outfits in the past year, so I was kind of interested to see. But that's cute. I think it's the exact same entrance, though, just with that little, like, creepy finger wave at the camera at the end. But other than that, I didn't notice the hair being a little longer. Maybe I'll watch that again. But yeah, cute.
I'm here for it. Sam Pelly the brand.
The inflatable people don't move.
No, they don't.
So, no. And that's all I have to say on this. I really don't like Bayley. I really don't. I'm not going to use her in the game. So, it's fine. She can be my jobber.
Sam, who do we got
pretty
next?
much what she's doing right now, anyway. Next, we have straight fire herself, Becky Lynch.
Yes, I love Becky Lynch. She's one of my on-screen favorites. But I love the gear. I think the gear is really dope. I that's one of my favorite Becky gears that she's wore recently. But my only thing with Becky that I didn't like is I'm not a fan of the hair. The hair looks super stiff. I feel like it's super matted down, like she has a lot of gel in her hair or something. I don't know. It's just something about the hair I'm not feeling. But other than that, I'm here for it. I like it. What about you, Nick? What are your thoughts?
I really liked this model. Like, I like the new animation that they gave her too. Even in 2K, they're too cheap to put in that smoke, so the smoke is gone now. But I think I may just add that in just for kind of nostalgic purposes. But I thought she looked great. I didn't really notice too much of the hair, but now that you kind of mentioned that, I'm kind of seeing it because I know that they did put her braid in, but it's kind of hard to just see it underneath it because it's so, like, way down on her.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I like the outfit, but I think I'm going to update it to a newer one.
Yeah, it makes her head look small.
Yeah.
What are your
the color's good.
What are your thoughts, Sammy?
I don't like the outfit on this one. I think it's like a really sort of gimmicky one they've gone with. Instead of like a good sort of generic sort of Becky Lynch regular outfit, they've just gone with like a gimmick one, and I don't really like that, in my opinion. The hair, when she was like the hair flipping through the ropes, and it doesn't move. It was pretty dead. However, what I did love was when she took the goggles off, like at the beginning. They sort of like show it coming on her face and off her face, and I was like, I kind of like that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the entrance is great. The whole new entrance is really dope. I like it a lot. So, Sam, who's next?
The Glamazon herself, Beth Phoenix.
Ooh, the Hall of Famer. Here comes Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix is in all white again this year. I believe this is the same model as last year's. Yeah, it looks great. You know, I'm glad Beth is in the game. And they gave us this basic format so we could always change it and put whatever color we want and even transform this whole situation into one of Beth's iconic gears that she's worn in the past. But I'm happy with Beth in the game because I really like her movesets. What about you, Sam? What are your thoughts on Beth?
I like her in the game, but same as like with Alundra Blayze, it's lazy and not updated, so I don't care.
They should have gave her skirt. What about
I thought they would have given her the Royal Rumble attire.
True.
I thought that'd be a nice little nod.
What about you, Nick? What are your thoughts?
It's the same thing. I'm happy that they have like her moveset very well established in the game. Like I think there's like 2 glam slams and like options like that. So I'm happy about that.
Huh. Who's next, Sam Petty?
It's your girl. It's the EST who is undefeated.
That's right, honey.
Bianca Belair.
You know, I was so excited when they announced that Miss Bianca Belair was going to be in the game this year. And I was just like, oh my God, I can't wait to see her entrance. I can't wait to see the hair in the game. And I got to say, so far, I'm like impressed. I love the entrances. They captured her well. The hair looks good. The jacket looks like Bianca's. The gear looks like Bianca's. But one thing I'm going to need my girl, Bianca Belair, to stop doing is making her own gear. I know, I'm not a fan of it. I think that she needs to hire a professional and she needs to focus on what's going on in the ring and not DIY. But other than that, I don't know. I just don't like her gears, period. But it looks like her. God damn. Like, they did a great job. I love the EST and the braid. So cute. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think for a first-time model, that's really good. And with that hair caption motion, I know a lot of people were worried about it. So when I seen the entrance, there was parts that I thought it could have moved a little bit more smoothly. But for what they had with it, I was impressed. The only thing I'm not impressed with so far from the new moves and different motion captures, the hair whip is not in the game.
Is not?
Is not.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Unless it's some secret hidden move on this girl.
It might be on the new moves pack.
I hope so.
How are they going to put Bianca Belair in the game but not put in her signature move?
You're going to work that much on the long-ass braid, but you're not going to put the move in? I thought it was going to be like an OMG for herself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they should have made it an OMG.
Nope. So that's the only thing I'm disappointed in. Her gear is a little basic for my liking, just because of she's so athletically built too. I would kind of like to see a different kind of material, a different style for her. But I mean, she's so new as well. But yeah, the attitude in the entrance and that song too. I love the beginning.
I know. When me and Sam were at WrestleMania is when she first debuted, and we were like, what the fuck? Who's this? And then we look over, it was Bianca. We just ran over to the side to come see her come. Yes! But Sam, what are your thoughts on Miss Belair?
I think it looks really great. When you were saying about her gear before, I didn't know she made her own gear, so I like that. But the yellow one that she wore in NXT this week, I really, really liked. I'm glad that they didn't put her in the black gear.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the other girls in the roster in this game are all in black, so she sort of wouldn't have, like, merged in with them all. But being in red, she stands out. And as far as I'm aware, there's only, like, Nikki and Shayna who are in red, and everyone else is sort of in different colours. So I'm kind of glad that they avoid, because otherwise she would have faded in with, like, with Billie Kay, Peyton Royce, Paige, Ruby, Maryse. They all wore black. Well, Mandy and Sonya, they all wear black in it. So it's nice that she's got her own sort of style in this one.
I didn't even notice that. Good pointing that one out. Mm-hmm. Who do we got next?
We've got me. No, wait, no, you. We've got you.
Oh, yeah.
It's Billie Kay.
That's me. Points at self. I am so excited. Billie Kay slayed WWE2K19. Let me just start off with that. The fucking gear is everything. The hair is everything. The makeup is everything. The mocap is everything. The entrance is everything. The gloves are everything. The points to the crowd are everything. I'm here for it. This is... wow. They did a great job with Billie Kay. I love it. I have no flaws. What about you, Nick? What are your thoughts?
Just one word. Iconic. So good.
So
good. Fucking good. At first, when I first watched it, I didn't realize they gave her a new animation until she got in the ring, and I seen these gloves being thrown, and I was like, what?
I noticed right from the start. I'm just a big Billie fan. What about you, Sam? What are your thoughts?
I loved it. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I don't like that they sort of stopped she walks in and releases the robe really slow, and it goes over the rope. I'm kind of sad they dropped that, essentially, but they've added in a lot more, which is cool. I like it.
Love it. She looks great. Who's next, Sammy?
Brie mode!
Wow, 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 wow.
You know what? I'm just going to say this, because Brie is another copy-paste from last year, because obviously she was inactive. Why don't they just go back and get other gears that they've wore previously? Like, why did they got to be so lazy and be like, oh, since she wasn't active this year, we'll just put what we had her in last year? No, that's just lazy. Go back. They should have gave us the Give Divas a Chance gear or something. You know what I mean? Like the ones that the yellow gear that they wore in the ring. Like, give us something new and give us this. Since you want to give us 11 Daniel Bryans, why can't you give us another Bella Twin set? I think that would be dope, and it would be a good pitch point to sell the game more, because the Bella Twins are WWE, the biggest girls that they have. So, I don't know. But what are your thoughts, Nick?
It's the same Brie model. I know the great thing is with Next Gen is that you can just find like hundreds of creations online that you can just pick one. So that's probably what I'm going to do with it. But it is lazy. 2K's just very lazy when it comes down to it. And so yeah, no comment on it.
What about you, Sammy?
They could have used her They could have used her Royal Rumble attire, like they could have with Beth. No comment.
All right, so who do we got next?
Fabulous. Miss Money in the Bank herself, Carmella.
Mella is money. Now, Carmella has 2 entrances in the game this year. She has her Miss Money in the Bank entrance, and she has her entrance from last year. So I'm watching the one with her Miss Money in the Bank entrance, and I think it's fucking cute. I love Carmella. I know a lot of people was giving 2K a lot of grief because that Carmella's hair is so light now and blah blah blah. But apparently Carmella switched up on ya and dyed her hair black. So I was like, why is everybody making it a big deal? We can go to Community Creations and fix it our damn selves. But Sam, what are your thoughts on Miss Mella?
Oh, she looks lovely. I'm really happy that I used to really hate that attire when she first started wearing it, and that's really grown on me, so I kind of like it. The only thing I don't like is like the little render screen. Like, did she share the picture of it, and she looks like god awful on that. But then the model itself looks alright.
What are your thoughts, Nick?
I'm not a fan of this model. Okay. It's just, I love Carmella, don't get me wrong, but it's stuff that you can change yourself, like in the game. Like the hair is off. The outfit, I'm not a big fan of it on her too. I was just kind of hoping we would get either the Rumble one or the Mania one or just something.
I wish we had the SummerSlam one. I wish we got her her gear from SummerSlam.
Pink one.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cute. That's what I was but aside from that, like her Money in the Bank entrance, I find that really cute. So it's worth it.
Yep. Who do we got next, Sam?
Woo! It's your girl.
Queen.
You're the girl.
The queen.
Now, Charlotte has got a new entrance this year. It's pretty cool. She has a new robe. The championship is around her waist. The robe is really good. The detailing in this robe is crazy. And I also like her stance when she poses after her twirl and looks at the camera. I thought they really nailed it. I watched this from a distance the other day. I had it playing in the background on the TV because I like to put on YouTube on the television. And for a second, when you let YouTube keep going and going, I really thought it was Charlotte making her entrance to a random SmackDown. And then I walk up closer, it was the video game. So kudos to 2K for nailing Charlotte's entrance like that. It's really cool. I'm happy with it. It's my girl. I really like the gear. The gear is one of my favorite Charlotte gears. What is your thoughts, Sampali?
I really like this gear. It's one of my favorite Charlotte gears, actually. So I'm kind of glad that they've gone with that. And the bit when she takes the robe off at the end of the ramp, loved it. Absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. But then it makes me wonder what the entrance is, if it's going to be any similar or different if she doesn't have the title with her. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious, but it looks cool.
What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think this is the best Charlotte's looked in a 2K game so far. Like, she just looks really polished. Like, if a person who doesn't watch wrestling kind of goes through those characters and they see her, they're probably going to be like, who is this bitch? You know, like, the robe looks great. And I believe, too, you get a second Charlotte Flair robe with the deluxe edition or something that's going on with that promo package. So it's from her WrestleMania 33 match. So
cool.
We'll get the blue one as well, too. So that's kind of fun. But her hair looks great. I love, like, the Farrah Fawcett type style to it. And that attire looks really good, too. So probably one of my favorites, actually.
So who do we got next, Sam Pelly?
The statistician from Titans Worldwide. Well, not of Titans Worldwide anymore. Miss Dana Brooke.
Now, Dana Brooke she's like the little engine that could, because every year she gets better and better. I feel like this year they really nailed Dana's face.
I think they did her such a misjustice in the first game. They have no choice but to make her look amazing.
They did it so bad that now they have to pay for it and like get it together. I love the gear. I think the gear is really cute. It's one of my favorite Dana Brooke gears. I love that her hair is the silver gray with the purple lips. The entrance is still the same, but I haven't seen Dana Brooke make her entrance much recently, so I'm okay with that. I'm happy with Dana. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think it's cute. I don't know if you guys noticed, too, she's part of the trio tag team entrance with Titus Worldwide.
Yeah.
And so she's got, like, a different look, and, like, the hair is up and everything. So I think that's a nice little added touch with her.
Oh, I didn't know they'd done that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cute. But yeah, so the entrance is the same. The hair, a little dark for me, but I don't know if it's just the video game, and I know she did have that gray hair at that time. But the outfit's really cute, so she looks good.
What are your thoughts, Sam?
I really, really like it. I think the outfit looks great. I was thinking it was going to be the more redder outfit, because she sort of was wearing that a lot for a while. But no, she looks great. I'm really, really happy with this model. The only thing I don't understand, and I think it's with Dana as a whole, I don't understand the ridiculously long posing entrancey thing. Like, I don't get it.
She hasn't done that for
She's living her best life, so...
Who do we have next?
Next we have Feel the Flame herself, Ember Moon.
Ooh, Ember. I love Ember's gear. I think that this year her hair looks really good and tamed. I feel like last year's hair was a little bit much. But this year's hair, it looks like Ember's to me. Like, I'm trying to... Was this a takeover? Was this takeover Chicago? Is this where she wore this look at?
This is the night right before the Rumble. Whatever one that was.
I think that
Philadelphia.
was... Oh, yeah, Philadelphia. Yeah, she looked great. I love the hair. I think Ember looks cool. Same entrance, same mocap. But she looks cool. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think she looks good. The hair, I wish it was updated to the color, because I just know I've heard a lot of complaints about people trying to do the colors with the hair. Mm-hmm. I don't know how difficult it really is. Knowing my ass, I'm probably going to struggle with it. But the outfit's cute. I think it's good. It's good for Ember. I'm excited to play as her because she's got a fun moveset. So,
what are your thoughts, Sam?
I'm glad that they've updated the entire sort of thing really with her, because the previous attire was okay, but the hair was really flat. And this one looks a bit more voluminous.
Yeah. Well, now they gave us Ember's hair from last year in Creative Suites, so now we could use her hair from the previous game. I don't understand why they pick and choose which hair they're going to give us for Create a Character. They should give us all the hair, including the hair that are in the game this year from the current superstars. I don't understand.
You would think.
Like, why restrict us?
I haven't seen much of the creative content yet, so... I need to get in on that.
So, Sam, who do we got next?
We have the recent Hall of Famer, Ivory.
Here's another one in the case of they could have dug back in deep and pulled out another gear and given us it. But they didn't. Copy-paste. Nick, what are your thoughts?
Copy-paste. I'm mad that they don't fix... Like, I'm upset that we can't change the hair styles, because I hate that tiny little pony on her. Ivory had great long hair back in the day, so I don't know. That's my only disappointment with Ivory, but I'm happy she's in the game, like one of the legends, one of the Hall of Famers.
Yes. So, Sam, what are your thoughts?
So they spoke about on her entrance about like the right sensor, which was in there. Maybe they could have gone with a bit different and done that, just as a change, but they didn't. So, well, no comment.
What do we got next?
We got Josh's girl, Jacqueline.
Oh, I actually got to meet Jacqueline at WrestleMania. Now,
did.
Oh, nice.
This is Jackie's, her second time in the game this year? No, third time, excuse me. Same gear, copy paste. I'm glad she's in the game, but come on, give us a little more. She's had so many iconic looks herself. What are your thoughts, Sam?
A copy paste. She was in the Rumble. Could use that attire. No comment.
Nick?
It's the same. She looks good though, like on Next Gen. Like they did a good face scan of Jackie, so I'm happy about that. And the commentary was cool too, because they shouted her out for being Cruiserweight champion and everything. So at least and that's the thing, if you're going to take time to update commentary on certain people, why don't you just give them a little splash of a fresh look? I don't know.
Who do we got next, Sam?
My girl, the pirate princess, Miss Kairi Sane, who was an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, she was. We got pictures with her.
We did.
Kairi. I love Kairi. I'm so excited for her. I'm going to jump right into it. I seen a video of her doing her jumping elbow, and it looks fabulous in the game. I think her gear is cute. I love that they picked this gear because this is the gear that she won the Mae Young Classic in. And it's one of my favorite gears that she's worn. I'm excited for her. The robe is super detailed and the pirate's hat and everything. I'm not a big fan of the gimmick, but what I can tell you is that it looks really good in the video game. That's for sure. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think she looks great. Like this is another one, like a new girl stepping into the game for the first time. They put a lot of detail into her. The outfit's probably one of my favorite outfits out of these girls on the list. Like she just looks very good. The hair's on point. Her moveset looks amazing in the game too, so she's going to be a lot of fun to play with, and I'm excited. The entrance, there was a lot of kind of that sailing type look, like continuously through, so I could have done without maybe two of them, but aside from that, she looks great.
Yeah, her hair is laid. What are your thoughts, Sam?
Oh, I love her. I can't wait to play as her. I think the entrance is dead cute. It's really authentic to her, like when she's got pats on her chest a lot when she's entering.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's a nice, respectful kind of thing. I love it. I can't wait to play as that. I'm so happy she's in the game.
So who do we got next?
You know what I want to know, though? Yeah. I want to know, if you break out on her, if you could, beat her with her wheel. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be cool.
What are your who's next, Sam?
Okay, next is someone that I have a bit of an issue with at the moment. Alana.
Oh, my poor Alana.
No, not Paul Lana at all.
Well, hold on. Let me get out what I have to say, that you could come in. I think that they did Lana dirty. The hair is wrong. The gear looks like they made it in Creative Suites. It looks painted on. I'm just not here for it. It looks so cheaply made. And this is her debut as an in-ring wrestler. I feel like they did her dirty. What are your thoughts, Nick? I don't like it.
I agree. And I know I'm a little biased. I do love Lana. But like you said, this was her first time being an active wrestler in the game. They already had her hair models for the long pony. I will say I did not agree with how she kind of came across it and called them out so aggressively.
Why? I agree with her.
I agree with her, but you gotta...
Fuck that.
I don't know. A lot of people are looking at it as, well, you should be grateful you're
Fuck
even in
that.
the game in the first place.
Fuck that. She should have been in the game 4 years ago. Fuck that. Nick, Sam, what are your thoughts? Sorry, Nick, but fuck that.
So, she's been kicking off about, I never wore this attire. Yes, you did. You wore it for a photo shoot, so it counts as you worn it. She's kicked up that she's got a low overall. She's not got a low overall at all. She's got an average overall, better than what she should have overall. But Sarah Logan, first time in the game, same rating, and she's buzzing she's in the game. Lana is just being disrespectful towards 2K. I genuinely am annoyed by her attitude. I think it's disgusting.
You gotta admit, that outfit looks so bad, though.
But they put her to do the reveal, though, so she's done the roster reveal online, and then has done all this work for them, and then it's disgusting. It's just acting. It's just selfish. It's disgusting. It's horrible. The outfit doesn't look great, let's be honest, yeah, but she's kicking off about it for no reason. I think she just pissed me off.
Sam, come on, give this girl a break. This gear is tragic. Tragic.
At least she's in the game.
A bitch, she should have been in the game 4 years ago.
Dana Brooke did not kick off her fucking gremlin-looking model 3 years ago.
I know, but Dana Brooke was a surprise entry in the game. Nobody thought Dana would make the game at that point. You wouldn't.
Here's the thing that I see with Lana, though, is that her character herself, what she portrays herself on TV, is this long, ravishing Russian with the long hair. That's part of her gimmick. So for her to be in a game that doesn't look like her, yes, it's annoying. Like I said, I didn't agree with how she came across it, but I see the frustration from why she did.
In my opinion is, if it's a wrestling game, make sure you put in gears that they've wrestled in. Don't give me something that she took a picture in for an I, Tonya poster. Like, no. Absolutely not, Sam. You are wrong as the day is long, girl. You gotta give her a break to be pissed off about that. Sam, that's like them putting you in a video game looking a hot mess one night, I falling out of a fucking bar. You'd be...
At least I made it into the...
Oh, shut up. Oh, please. I don't want to hear it. Who do we have next, Sam Pelly?
We next have Lita.
Copy paste. I don't know what else to say.
Copy paste. Could have used her Royal Rumble attire. Next.
Nick.
Could have at least added her tattoos then, but no.
Who do we got next?
My all-time girl, my blue tongue herself, living life, Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan looks so adorable in this game. I love the entrance, how she holds her arms behind her back. Her hair looks a little... it looks a little silly, but that's okay. It's still giving me Liv Morgan vibes. I love when she goes down to the apron and she leans onto the ring. I think it's cute. This screams Liv to me. My only thing is I wish she stuck out her tongue, but I think she's probably started doing that a little later after they mocap her entrance. But I'm sure next year we'll get the tongue. So, but I'm happy we got Liv. I'm happy with this Liv Morgan. Look, Liv has something to be excited about because her first time being in the game, her model looks like her. And Liv kicked off last year because she wasn't on the game, Sam. So what do you got to say about that?
Yeah, she kicked off because she wasn't in the game and she should have been.
Okay, so what's wrong with Lana?
Lana kicked off that she was in the game.
So. No, Sam. Lana's been in the game for 4 years as manager and they wouldn't allow us to play with her. Come on.
Whatever. Anyway, Liv looks amazing. I love the purple. I'm glad that they went with the purple as well. I thought they would have gone with like the red, white, and black.
Mm-hmm. I thought they were going to give us the yellow.
They stuck out with the purple.
What are your thoughts?
It looks great. I hope the tongue comes out eventually in the game, or I hope you can edit the tongue to being blue.
What are your thoughts?
I thought she looks cute. The entrance is really cute. The only thing I wanted her to do was kind of like sit on the ropes like she does and like stick the tongue out type thing. But hopefully we'll get that next year. Like you said, James, the hair is a little big. It's a little wild looking, but that's Liv too. So and the commentary was.
She put something on Twitter about her hair as well.
Yeah, she said that the Liv Morgan's hair in the game, Liv has the best hair or something. Liv Morgan in the game has the best hair.
I don't know.
No, she's saying that Liv
I wish she would have.
She was just saying, let me clarify. She was just saying that the Liv Morgan hair of WWE2K19 is better than her own hair. That's what she was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you. The only thing I wish they would have done, I don't know if you guys have seen movesets or whatnot, but they don't have her like little May Trish type of like reversal.
We could put that in for her, right? Trish,
Yeah,
they don't have that for
Trish.
Trish?
For her.
But I mean like the full back band, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, whatever.
Well, I don't know.
Who do we got next?
Next we have the goddess of WWE, Mandy Rose.
I just love her theme song. So we have this little sex pot, Mandy Rose. Now, what I will say is that her entrance in the game has more life than her real entrance. I don't know, she just seems very robotic, and this doesn't come off like Mandy to me. But I love the romantic blur that they have for her entrance. I think it looks cute that they captured that, because Mandy's only done this entrance a couple of times now. I wish her hair was longer. I love that she's wearing the Absolution merch. I think that's cool, even though I want Absolution to disappear. I'm ready for Mandy to become a babyface and be pushed. Maybe I'll do that in my universe mode, but I'm happy with Mandy. I think it looks good. I just wish her hair was longer. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I wish her hair was fuller and like you said, a little bit longer, a little bit like more blonde too. It just looked a little kind of create a diva for the first time type of look. But the entrance was great. But like you said, it didn't really. Mandy's so robotic and stiff with her entrance. Mm-hmm. This kind of made it give me like more of a Summer Rae type of Skippy vibe. But I thought her entrance was really good. Like she had a lot of her moments or a lot of her spots. Commentary was great. She looks great. The face looks great. So. I'm excited, and I'm kind of happy about the Absolution entrance that we could get into a little later, maybe.
Yeah. What are your thoughts, Sam Pelly?
I liked it. I think she looks really good. I agree. It's a bit more life in it than her regular entrance. The little nod to the Absolution t-shirt, I wasn't expecting that. I liked it. Yeah, it's cute.
So who do we got
next?
I
loved Corey's commentary over it as well.
Oh,
it's like really authentic.
Telling them to be
really
quiet.
Uh-huh.
When he was telling Byron to be quiet, that Mandy's entrance. Who do we got next? Who next?
We have Mrs. Miz herself, Maryse.
Ooh, the Mrs. Here comes Miss Bouquois herself, Maryse. Now, let me start off with Maryse's hair. Her hair is laid down for the gods. Her hair looks really good in this game. I think that Maryse has the best hair this year. It just reminds me of Final Fantasy like hair work that they do in those games. Just the detailing is perfect. The jacket is cute. I believe this is her WrestleMania gear that she wore. I love Maryse. I love the serious look in her face. The entrance is still the same from last year, but other than that, Maryse looks great. What are your thoughts, Sam?
Oh, I think she looks brilliant as well. They kind of like teased us a little bit because on the promo picture, she's in like the same outfit as the previous year. Mm-hmm. So I was expecting her to be in that again, but when they popped her out in this one, she looks incredible. It's one of my favourite attires of her. I used to really love the short ones when she first started. Like that she won the title and stuff like that. But this one, it's more mature, it's more Maryse. I love it.
What are your thoughts, Nick?
I love the ice blonde hair that they gave her this year. Like, I thought that was a nice little added touch. Just a different shade, but I was like, oh, she looks like a bitch, too. And then, which is great. So, no, I'm excited to play as Maryse. And I'm happy that there's a lot of, like, the 2007 to, like, 11 era of the women. And so it's kind of like we could throw, like, a Divas universe back in it again. So I'm happy with that.
Who do we got next, Sam?
Next, we have the original Psycho, Mickie James.
Here comes Mickie. They kept the same entrance that they put in for Mickie last year. It looks like Mickie James to me. Her hair looks exactly how Mickie has it on Raw. I hate her gear. I'll always hate Mickie James's gears. So yeah, good. It looks like her.
For the sort of like the superhero kind of one she did for Elimination Chamber, like the gold. For the Rumble as well, I think.
I'm kind of happy they didn't do the Dragon Ball Z, like, Ginyu Force kind of, like, attire. I wasn't here for that one for Mickie. So it's a classic throwback of, like, her era. But I like how they gave her, like, different hair. Because last year's hair was so, like, kind of Becky straight, like, just plastic looking. This one has a little texture. So it looks okay.
Who do we got next, Sam?
Next we have Feel the Glow, Naomi.
Miss Naomi. Now, Naomi got the braids in this year. I've been waiting for 2K to add that in with Naomi, so I'm glad that they finally did that, and I think it looks great. It looks a little wet and shiny to me, but that's all right. I see what they're trying to do, but Naomi still has the same entrance as she had last year. They just debuted it last year, so it was expected for her to have the same entrance. And much hasn't changed. Naomi changes her entrance every week. She does something different. But they pretty much nailed it with Naomi's entrance for the time being. But the gear is cute. This is the Naomi gear that I picture her in now that she's calmed down and stopped jumping around gear to gear for a bit. I think it caught up to her. It was too much. But now she looks great. This Naomi looks really, really good. I'm happy with it. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I didn't realize that it was the braids. I thought it was just, like, sleeked black hair, so maybe I'll have to take a look at that again.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my TV. She has the Poetic Justice braids.
Okay. Oh, well, you know what? It's a different hairstyle, so that's fun. And this is one of my favorite Naomi outfits, so they did a good job on her.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Compared to her old one, so.
Sam?
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Naomi?
I really like this one. I think they've kind of nailed it.
Yeah,
the outfit looks really great. The entrance, even though it's the same one, it's still great. There's nothing wrong with it. I like it, yeah.
Who do we got next?
The Queen of Hearts, Natalya.
My girl, Natty. I love Natty. I think Natty's gear looks amazing this year. It's one of my favorite gears that she has. I actually downloaded this gear last year. Somebody created it, and I put it on my Natty. I love the shoulder piece. I think it looks dope. My only gripe is that she only has one bun. I like the 2-bun Natty. I love the cat thing. She don't have her cat ears, so that kind of like, I'm like, oh, what a bummer, but that's something you could add in. You could add the cat ears on Natty, and you'll be fine to go. But I don't know how it's going to work with those buns. I don't know. I just wish they added the double bun for Natty. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think she looks great. I love that jacket. That jacket is fucking fierce. Yeah, the outfit too. Like, she always has those fun little bodysuits, so it's always nice to see which one 2K is going to go
suits.
with. But the hair, I didn't mind the hair. I know before I wasn't a big fan of the space buns, but like the one in the middle, it's fine for me. But I get what you mean. Kind of have your classic Natty that you think of. So.
Mm-hmm. Sam, your thoughts?
Yep. It's Natty. It looks like Natty. It's okay.
Who do we got next?
Next, we have Not Like Most Girls, Nia Jax.
Ooh, Nia has. They gave Nia a big update. They gave her new entrance, new hair, and a new face, because this finally looks like Nia Jax to me. I love the gear. This is one of the gears that I think of when I think of Nia Jax. Finally, she doesn't look like a monster coming out to the ring. They feminized her a bit. But she still comes out like a heavier, bigger wrestler, and I like that. They still shoot her like she's powerful. So I'm happy with that. I think they nailed it with Nia. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I kind of need to disagree a little bit, just because I like they did feminize it a bit, but I still seen those monster arms. And
I see it a little bit.
A little bit, but I get what you mean. Like, it kind of separates her from the women, kind of like powerhouse-wise.
Yeah.
The entrance is great, though. I love the new entrance that they gave her, and like at the end when she goes up to the ropes, I think that's really cute. Yeah, and her face looks a lot better than last year.
What are your thoughts, Sam?
Yeah, she looks really great. I was kind of hoping that they go for a blonder look with her.
Yeah.
And she went a bit briefly, but they haven't, and that's fine. It still looks like I like the new entrance. I think the outfit I kind of expected more. I thought it was a bit bland for a Nia Jax outfit, but it's okay.
All right, so who do we got next?
The fearless one, Nikki Bella.
Okay, we have Nikki's copy-paste, same thing as last year. I just wish they gave us a little bit. Like, it would have been easy. Just give us different hair. Curl Nikki's hair and make her top blue. We would have been happy.
Give her Alicia's hair.
Yeah, but, like, whatever. Copy-paste. What are your thoughts, Nick?
It's the same thing. I'm excited to play as Nikki, though. Like, she's one of the most popular ones there, and she's got a decent moveset, too. So it should be fun to kind of, like, have the Bellas versus the Iconics.
Sam?
Yeah, copy and paste. They could have gone with any attire, really. She's not exactly been out for the entire year. She's done stuff. Yeah. They could have used an outfit. Yeah, no other comments, really.
So who do we got next?
Next, we have a girl from my neck of the woods, Paige.
Hi, Paige. I'm waving back at you. I love that they added in that little wave. I think it's cute. I love Paige's hair. I think her hair is really dope. It looks like Paige to me. The shorts are super cute with the cutout in the front. The entrance, I love how she still screams, "This is my house," and all that good stuff. It looks like Paige. The big lips, they made her lips a lot bigger, well, fuller. Or maybe it's just the red lips from this year. But I think Paige looks dope. What are your thoughts, Sam?
It's up there in my favourite models of this season, of this game. I think he looks brilliant, and the scream I don't like, but I've not liked it ever. It just sounds really shit. But I think the entrance and the attire both look amazing. I'm really happy.
What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think this might be in my top 3 for my favorites, just because they really did Paige a good job this year. The hair looks great. The lips, like you said, I think it's just how red they are, but who knows? They may have given her a little bit more of that injection type style. But yeah, no, I think she looks great with it. So I'm really happy to see her back in the game and to just kind of like have her in storylines now that she unfortunately cannot be in it in real life. So it's fun.
I know. Her entrance is super dope. So, Sam, who do we got next?
Next, we have me, Peyton Royce.
Yes, I love Patron, you hear me? Peyton's entrance. I love the mocap. I think it's dope. The entrance is so cute. The wink with when she bites her fingertip, so dope. I don't like her gear. I feel like they could have picked something better. But I was mad at Peyton for even wearing this on SmackDown. I was like, girl, you have so many cute gears, but this is not the one. But, whatever. We could fix that. But her entrance is so cute, especially like when she gets to the apron and does that stretch where her like she's not bending before she does her little iconic pose in between the ropes. But I love it. I'm here for Peyton. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I love this model. And you know what, as we were talking about Lana like earlier with that kind of hairstyle, this looks cute on Peyton. She did rock it for quite a while with her kind of run with the Iconics. So yeah, I'm happy about it. I'm happy about the new entrance. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but they have a new move. They have the Venus flytrap in the game too, like when she locks them up and kind of ties them up in the ropes like that.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to kind of play as them. And the double entrance between the two was just great as well. So I'm really excited.
I love that. I'm really excited.
I haven't seen the double entrances yet.
Yeah, I'm so excited that they incorporated that into the games now. It brought so much more life to the characters. But see,
and just the women's division in general, it separates them now. So I'm like, ooh, I enjoy that.
Sam, what are your thoughts on your entrance for WWE2K19?
They captured me perfectly. Yeah, I really, really like it. I think it's one of my favorite full entrances.
Mm-hmm.
The gear, I'm in a love-hate relationship with that gear. I do really like it, but I also don't like it. Because then it's going back to the whole point of a lot of the girls are already in black. When you've got someone who does the different colour attires, why would you go for black on her?
Right.
That's just my gripe with it all. I'm glad they got the short hair, because when she cut it originally, I hated it, but now I really, really like it.
They had a cute little video of her and Billie Kay watching
it. I've seen that video.
Yeah, that was cool. So, Sam, who do we got next?
Next, we have the rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Wow. Well, I just gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I can't believe that they dropped the ball this bad with Ronda Rousey. I don't like it. She looks rough. It does not look
shoulders.
The shoulders are too boxy. She looks too beefy. The makeup around the eyes are too dark and too squinty. I don't know. They just did a bad job. The hair is too thin. But Ronda's hair is thin. I don't know.
I'm just gonna say everything you said is exactly what she's portrayed on TV. So I don't know what you're seeing the issue with.
I mean, I don't know. I think the execution is not there. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I didn't mind it actually. I actually kind of liked how her entrance. She was more serious versus being like smiley and waving to the crowd as she's going down in the ring. Like, this is the type of Ronda I think a lot of people were kind of hoping to see, and hopefully we will eventually. But I mean, her attire is basic anyways, and no, I didn't mind it. I thought she looked good. She does look a little manly, but I don't know. I think she's fine, and her moveset looks really fun too. So,
what are your thoughts, Sam?
I don't really care. I'm not really going to play as her, so I like Ronda to watch, but she kind of falls into like the Brock Lesnar and Asuka category for me when I'm playing the game, so I just don't like to play as them.
So who do we got next?
Next, we have the leader of the Riot Squad, possibly one of the nicest people I think we've ever met.
Yeah.
Ruby Riott.
Love Ruby. She's one of my favorite on-air performers next to Charlotte Flair. I'm so happy that they've updated Ruby the way that they did and gave her that attention that she deserves. The hair is longer, the entrance is recapped, all of that good stuff. I love the jacket. The jacket's super cute. I love that scowl that she has in her face. Her tattoos slays. And I also love that they added in the Riot Squad entrance all together, and Ruby leads them. So I really feel that they focused on the Riot Squad and Ruby as their leader. They nailed it. What are your thoughts, Nick?
Like, I agree with you. Like you said, everything everything looks good. Like last year, she was the energetic kind of babyface Ruby. This year, like she's the mean mugging. So it looks good. Her hair's longer. I'm happy about that. Yeah, and the outfit looks great too. So I'm excited to kind of have that little stable kind of cause some mischief and cause a riot in the universe now. So yeah, I'm happy.
What are your thoughts, Sam?
I love her. I really, really like it. I think she's amazing. And it sounds really, I don't want to sound like really mean, but her nose is spot on. Do you know what I mean?
It looks like her, bitch. You are mean.
Like in the previous game, she didn't look as prominent.
She has a very strong nose. I don't know why people can't get over it. Like I don't want to mean it like a bad way. It's not because she's. But you know what people do. People like to make fun of her.
I've got a really big nose, so I understand it. But like I think she looks incredible.
I think we had this conversation about noses, Sam. That I told you that I love a good strong nose.
We did. We had this conversation.
I was like, I love a man with.
Just to speak on Ruby real quick. I seen a photo on Twitter the other day of the glow up that she's had, like from the indies to now. She fucking looks good. It's wild.
She does. Do you guys see that arm candy she has too?
Yeah.
Jake's something. He is something. I think he's hot. All right, who do we got next?
Nice. Next we have also from the Riot Squad, from the Deep South, Sarah Logan.
Miss Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan's hair looks really good. I like her hair. I don't know why a lot of people are like coming for her face, but I think it looks good. Her entrance looks good. I think they did a good job with Sarah. I think that they got a little lazy with the shorts. It just looks like it looks super thin. It looks paper thin. But Nick, what are your thoughts?
I think she looks good. Out of the Riot Squad, I think she was the one that they didn't put as much detail into.
Yeah,
I see a lot of people saying like her face looks like a potato, but God bless her. I think she looks good in the game, and I've seen a lot of her moves was mocapped in it too. So she should be fine. That like jumping, like she shoves them up in the air and headbutts them. I'm so excited for that one.
Nice. What are your thoughts, Sam?
Yeah, I can't wait to play Sarah. I think she's a really great wrestler in general, and she does intrigue me in the game. I don't understand. Does she have a tattoo under her breast?
No, that's just like
Is
fabric.
That part of the top?
Yes.
Because I couldn't figure it out, and I was thinking I'd have noticed if it was a tattoo, but it looks a bit like a tattoo on the game, so I don't know.
No, it's part of the attire. Who do we have next?
It's Boston.
Ooh.
I fucking hated that. I hated it.
It's in the game now.
I always turn off the commentators. But Sasha Banks, wow. Finally, she's here. The boss has arrived to WWE2K. The other ones, I forgot about them because this is the Sasha Banks I've been waiting for, because that attitude with that entrance where she threw off the glasses, that shit fucking caught me. I love the fucking entrance. I love how she keeps her hands up until she gets to the ropes. I just wish she had her legit boss rings on, because she keeps flashing her hands, but she ain't flashing anything to the cameras. That's my only fault. But I love it when she gets into the ring. She does the push them all out of the way pose. They nailed it with Sasha. The hair, the jacket, the gear. I'm here for it. Nick, how do you feel about your girl this year?
Oh, I'm so happy they did her justice. She's not jumping and skipping around like she was the past couple of years. The hair looks great. It's just that attitude. Like, it's kind of giving me some heel Sasha vibes. And I seen, like, a side-by-side comparison of one of her entrances that they, like, took it from.
Oh, yeah.
Spot on.
Spot on. What are your thoughts, Sam?
So I'm really excited about it. And they even have, like, a little bit of, like, the purplish blue in her hair, too. So I'm like, you know what? Attention to detail. It was good.
Yeah, it's important. And Sasha's a big superstar, and I feel like they really, like, digged in deep with her this year. What are your thoughts, Sam?
I think she looks really good. She's one of, like, the best updated of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
You both pretty much covered all of it, really. I think she does look great. I did like the outfit this year. I thought it was a great look for her. It's more of an iconic sort of Sasha Banks kind of look.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So who do we got next?
The Queen of Spades, Miss Shayna Baszler.
I'm so happy with Shayna Baszler this year. I'm really ecstatic to have her in the game. I think her gear looks really good. I really do like that gear in real life. I feel like they did a better job capturing her in the game than they did with Ronda. It looks like Shayna to me. Everything I see screams Shayna Baszler. I think the entrance is cute. I really love her theme song. That's another thing. But Sam, what are your thoughts?
Shayna Baszler's theme song is like my favorite at the moment. Mm-hmm. I find myself like just sort of like singing it, like humming it all the time.
Me too.
It's such a powerful, brilliant song. It's so good. I without being a bit biased, I'm not a Shayna Baszler fan. I was like in general, but she's just doing her job. You know what I mean? She's being that character. Yeah. But I think in the game, she is the best looking model in the game.
Oh. Well, we're going to do our top 3 favorites. You could name her number 1 if you want.
I might do it later on. You never know.
All right. Nick, have you give your opinion on Shayna, Nick?
No. I was just going to say that she looks great. Even her body, like, how her... Because she's got, like, wider hips than a lot of the other girls I've noticed. So, like, how her pants are sitting, I don't know. It just looks very, very realistic. And I'm like, okay, Shayna, like, you look good. So I'm excited to kind of like have a little trio with like her, Ronda, maybe Sonya or something, some kind of like MMA style thing.
Yeah. So who do we got next?
Next we have Sonya Deville.
Oh, segue.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Sonya, what a surprise. I was surprised when they announced that she and Mandy Rose were going to be in the game. But I am so excited for Sonya to be in the game because Sonya's moveset is incredible. I think this girl is super underrated. She's like the dark horse in the division right now, but she's coming for them. Everybody's overlooking her right now, but I feel like her moment's going to come. The way that they captured her in this game is on point. The entrance is everything, especially when she gets into the ring and she starts punching and the lights go out and it starts flickering. Yeah. I think it's really dope. I see a lot of people using that in Caw. I can see that happening. But I love it. I love the square up on the robe. I'm here for it. Nick, what are your thoughts?
Sonya looks so good. I'm really happy. Another girl, like, for her first time being in the game. All these girls for the first time in the game look amazing, except for Lana. So maybe that's another reason why she was so pissed.
Exactly.
But Sonya looks great. The hair, the outfit, and her moveset, they did a very, very good job with it from what I've seen so far. So I'm really excited to kind of just make her like more playable. And I agree with you. I feel like in a year or so, people are sleeping on Sonya right now, but like give her a year and people are going to really be...
She needs to break off from Absolution.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Nick, Sam, what are your thoughts?
I am so happy that she's in the game. She is an absolute like future women's champion. Like I think when she was on the Mae Young Classic in the audience, like Michael Cole Spawn was just saying that she has a bright future ahead of her and all that kind of stuff. I don't like the gear that they picked for her. Again, it's another black gear. She wears a lot of other attires. I genuinely thought they were going to give her the WrestleMania rainbow sort of thing.
Yeah, that would have been cute. Somebody will make it.
That, but yeah, it'll definitely be on the game regardless. But I don't like the all black attire. It's just not for me.
Maybe they're giving us the all black attire so it could make people want to make more gears.
Maybe.
So who do we got next?
Next, we have the Queendom herself, Miss Stephanie McMahon.
So Miss Stephanie McMahon is coming on her WrestleMania gear. Looks like they gave Stephanie a new entrance. I could be wrong, but I
don't think so.
Oh, really? Then I am wrong.
I think because she looks that different, it looks like a new entrance, but I think it's the same entrance, but with a great look.
She looks so much better. I love the high pony. I'm here for it. I think she looks cute. Nick, what are your thoughts?
She looks cute. It's the same entrance, but it just looks so different because it's like a completely different looking model. That high pony though, that could have been put on Lana. I'm just saying. Like I don't know. I'm still bitter about that. But yeah, no, she looks great. I'm excited to actually kind of use her as like the boss, like bitch type of role in the universe for me. So yeah.
Her hair looks so good. Sam, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, she looks brilliant. She's probably one of the best updated ones. But then again, a lot of the updated ones look really, really good, and she's definitely up there with that. But I don't use her in the game a lot, to be honest. So I won't be using her.
So who do we got next?
Next we have Tamina.
Bitch.
Tamiza.
Bitch. Tamina's pussy is the pinkest. Look at this. Like, wow. I love it. I'm here for it. Look at her. The inches on that hair and the gear. Oh my God. Tamina looks amazing. Amazing. I love it. I love it. The attention to details. Like, I don't care. People are like, oh, it's black hair, it's this and that. Look at the detailing, especially after she makes her entrance and she gets into the ring and you actually see the gear. I love Tamina's look. Sam, what are your thoughts?
I think she looks great. I'm so happy they finally done her a justice. They give her what we've wanted for so goddamn long.
I tend to always like Tamina models. I've always loved her models in the games.
They're like, not accurate though. This one is.
I liked last year's. No, not last year's. Was it the year before? No, last year's I didn't like. I loved the year before. The year prior I loved. And the year before that I usually like Tamina's. I'm sorry.
No, every year you've been like, you know what, Tamina, she's got another good little mocap. And I'm like, okay.
It's just me. But Nick, what are your thoughts?
I was surprised that they put all this effort and energy into Tamina's entrance. She does look great. Like, I agree with you. The hair is laid, the outfit, and she's got that long trench coat that I wasn't a fan of. But, like, even the new entrance, she looks like a scary bitch. Like, I don't want to mess with her.
I love it. Love, love, love.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we got next, Sammy?
The final one is 100% Stratisfaction. Nick's sister, Trish Stratus.
Yes. Now, Trish, I'm so happy that they updated Trish Stratus and got rid of that goddamn mullet and gave us one of her iconic WrestleMania gears. I think she looks so cute. I can't wait to play with this Trish. I'm excited to play with Trish Stratus again in the video games. And it just took them just giving her a different gear and different hair. It's crazy. But what are your thoughts, Nick? I know this is your girl.
Oh, I love Trish. I'm so excited. Well, for so many years, people have been like, get rid of the fucking mullet. I hate that outfit. What are you doing? She's the legend. She's like one of the biggest names in the women's kind of division in history and stuff like that. So for 2K to finally kind of like give us the scraps and be like, okay, we'll do it. Like, I was very happy about it. And it's one of my favorite outfits, too. It's like the WrestleMania 19 outfit is winner title. So I am here for it. Very happy with it.
Sam?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Trish?
They can update Trish, but they can't update Leah, or Ivory, or Jacqueline, or Beth, or Alundra. So, why?
I know why. So good.
Fucks me right off.
I know. But yeah, that's everybody. Those are all the entrances that they gave us so far this year. And we've
got the 4 DLC ones coming as well, and I can't wait for those.
I know. Can we talk about the girls that are going to be on DLC for a little bit before we give our top 3 favorites?
Okay, so first we have Candice LeRae.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I was shocked.
I am. I can't believe she made it.
Me too.
I can't either. I can't believe she made it, and fucking Nikki Cross didn't.
Can we talk about that for a second?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Let's do these 4 DLC, and then we'll just get into that before we do that, because let's get these 4 out of the way. So yeah, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai. I am so excited for Dakota Kai.
Me too.
Me too.
I hope they have that little jacket. The cute little jacket she puts around the waist.
Oh, the denim jacket.
I'm excited for that finisher, girl.
The chiropractor.
Oh, no. You know, the only finisher I'm excited for in the downloadable content, a woman's right. I love Lacey Evans, and I'm so excited that they put her in this game. She is going to be a big time deal when she gets up to the main roster. People are going to get sick of her like they got sick of Charlotte. Watch.
Yeah, I agree with that. Totally agree with that.
Because she's just so good, and people get annoyed when somebody's so good. Like, Alexa Bliss is just so good, and I'm like, Charlotte is just so good at what she does. And Lacey's damn good at what she does, and people are going to get sick of her. That's what happens.
Is that an accent she puts on? Is that her actual voice?
I think it's, it's a little exaggerated, but it's everything.
It's like her real voice, too, though.
Yeah, it's just a little exaggerated.
That's cool. And then her final DLC woman is the return of Maria.
I'm excited for Maria.
I wouldn't know how she's going to look. I just really don't know what she's going to look like. I'm really excited.
I think she's going to look like Michael Kanellis' manager. Is she playable?
Yeah, she's a playable character.
Oh, well.
Whereas Zelina is in the game but isn't.
But Zelina's actually wrestled. Go figure. I don't know.
Mad.
I guess. But I'm excited for all these girls. It's going to be cool. I'm glad that we got Maria and Mike Kanellis. And then we got Ricochet. It's
the War Raiders, EC3,
yeah.
Bobby Lashley.
Leo Rush, Bobby Lashley.
Oh, that was a good one too. Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good year. And Nick finally got his PlayStation, so we're going to be playing together.
Yeah.
Yay! Finally.
So, guys, should we do top 3 favorites, or should we do our top 3 worsts first? What do you guys want to do?
Cool. Okay, if we're going to do this, are we avoiding all legends?
Yeah, no copy and pastes.
No copy and pastes?
No copy and paste.
So we can't give a copy and paste our worst?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. So who wants to go first? Who wants to give their third worst? Is third worst the worst, or is the first the worst?
No, number 1 worst is your worst.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's hard. Okay, I'll go with
You need time, bro.
I have to, for my third worst, I gotta give it to, damn, Becky Lynch. The hair's bothering me. It was the hair. That would be my third worst. My second worst would be shit. I don't know. One of you guys should go. I can't even think of the
Okay, my third worst is Bayley.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you shady bitch.
No, them people in the background, them little bubble people, air people, as we call, they should move.
Yeah, they should move. Bayley will be my second worst. How about that?
My second worst is Becky Lynch, because I don't like the outfit. I think it's gimmicky and shit. And my number 1 worst, they could have put so much more effort into Alicia Fox.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
My number 1 worst.
Oh.
So I got Becky Lynch, I got Bayley, and my number 1 worst is.
Bitch, is it that her?
Oh, damn, I just drew a blank. Who was I bitching about the most?
Who are we complaining about this entire show?
Who?
The Ravishing Russian.
Oh yeah, Lana. See, it was so bad I forgot about it. Yep, Lana's my absolute worst. Absolute worst.
Oh.
Go ahead, Nick.
My number 3 for worst, Carmella. I'm sorry, it wasn't what could have lived up to being fabulous for me. My number 2 was Ember. They were a little lazy on the hair, but they could have done her hair in a certain way and maybe even a different mocap. My number 1 worst was Lana, though, and they did her so dirty, and I'm so upset about it that I like the outfit. I could change the outfit, no problem, but it's something that I can't do with the hair, and that's going to drive me insane for a whole year.
Okay. So who's your third favorite, Nick?
My third favorite, Billie Kay.
Okay.
I thought she did a really good job this year. She just looks like just like her. My number 2 for my top 3 is Trish Stratus. She looks great. And my number 1 this year was Paige, honestly. I thought they fucking did a great job on her. Just going back through them again, she just looks the most realistic to me, the most kind of polished, and yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
Okay. Sam, you want to give me
my number 3 is Kairi Sane.
Okay.
I think she looks brilliant. My number 2 is Shayna Baszler.
Oh.
I think she looks incredible. And my number 1 is also Paige.
Okay.
I think Paige looks great this year. She is definitely amazing. Honorable mention, both the Iconics.
Oh, yeah. I had honorable mention Charlotte, Sasha, Bianca, and Kairi as well. Everybody just looked really good this year, to be honest.
My number 3... my number 3 is Charlotte. My number 2 is Ruby. And my number 1 is... Damn. My number 1 has to be Tamina. And Jesus, they slayed Tamina. And honorable mention, give or take, you could switch her out with Charlotte, Billie Kay, because Billie Kay was bitch, snatch, but Tamina's pussy was the pinkest. So Tamina got to be number one for sure. Sweet. For me. I loved it. Loved it. So hopefully next year you guys give me my number one Tamina again, like really fun, and give me that hair
for like the past 4 years.
I mean, come on, her hair, her face, like everything just gives me Tamina, and I'm just like, yes, it just looks so good, and she's fun to play with. Her super kicks be fucking killing in this game. So, and I love Tamina. Yeah. I'm a big fan of hers. So yeah, I guess that's it. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about.
We're going to talk about the Miss Justice.
What's the Miss Justice of Nikki Cross?
People not the Nikki Cross, Tommaso Ciampa, Buddy Murphy.
I don't get it. Him, okay. I get him because he was injured. Seven. But wasn't Nikki injured briefly when they were scanning?
It's not the point.
I know.
You've got the clones in the game.
I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe they swapped her out. They gave us a couple of NXT people because they wanted to give us Lacey and Dakota and Candice, and then they gave us Bianca Belair and Shayna.
I had a theory that, like, in the 2K towers, you can unlock characters that they didn't announce. Like, you could unlock a Brian Kendrick or a Mark Henry or a Mick Foley, and then like, Nikki Cross would. But no, we just got big head mode. So.
But there's so many people that should be in the game that aren't in it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like Ciampa, Seven, Cross, even like
Ciampa is
Kendrick, Danny Burch. Like, they're gonna put some people in there. No, but Danny Burch should be in there if they're putting like random people in it, like fucking the Colognes and 11 Daniel Bryans or whatever. And there's no like representation for like the women really, like of the Rumble. I mean, it just fucks me off.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get some legend women in like a DLC pack or something. Like, I was expecting a Michelle and like a Molly and stuff like that, but like we did not get that, unfortunately.
They were scanned. They scanned them. Maybe they scanned them for toys. I think they were probably scanned for toys.
Maybe.
I don't know, but before we sign off, I just want to swap out Charlotte for Billie Kay because I know I'll regret it because I really loved Billie Kay's entrance. So yeah, we'll swap out Charlotte for Billie Kay. I don't know, because they had all that detailing, but Charlotte had detailing too. But I give it to Billie. But yeah, we've said a lot. Well, I haven't said that in forever. Guys, we will be back for Evolution, and that's going to be a fun show. I can't wait to discuss what went on Evolution with you hosts and have the listeners listening to it. And like I said earlier, the reason why I disappeared is because I felt that you guys weren't supporting the show as much, so I got in my feelings and I did the kiki. So it is what it is. But Nick, Sam, you want to let the listeners know where they could find you guys at?
Yeah, Sam, you could go first.
You can find me at sampele_the_brand on everything. But Instagram, the work.
If you want to follow me, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at PrincePipebomb. And you could go to my YouTube channel as well. I've got a couple of my drag videos out there, too.
It's on YouTube now?
Yeah, I got a couple little videos on there.
Oh, I didn't know. I gotta go check it out.
Yeah.
Put the link.
So, if you guys are interested in watching a performance from Sasha Stratus, baby, just head on over. Or check out my Instagram myself, too, because I have it on there.
Sasha Stratus, baby. Bye, guys. Thanks.